はい、私マイク入ってますね。すみません。この画面でできたら3人のお顔、私ではなくて3人のお顔を見たいんですけれども、これは画面に映りますか、3人の顔。これから質問ですね。ちょっと時間が遅れ気味なので、ちょっと時間当初よりは短めに進めたいと思います。で、オンラインの方に3人質問が上がってるんですけれども、フロアの方でご質問されたい方いらっしゃいますか？いらっしゃれば手を挙げていただきたいんですけれども、もし上がらなければフロアの質問と、それからあとちょっと私からも聞いてみようかなと思います。1人上がりましたね。じゃあ、まずじゃあフロアの方からいきます。短めにお願いします。できたらもう30秒か1分ぐらいで質
はい、
問してください。
鶴文化大学の上野隆彦と申します。主にリタさんにご質問ですが、都市間の、国際連携にインターカルチャルシティが役に立つという話でしたけど、一方で国内のさまざまな都市の課題っていうのが先ほど総務省の方からも上がりました。日本の中でのいろんな多文化共生のギャップですね。そういうのを埋めるにはどうすればいいか、そういう国の中での都市のネットワーク作りみたいなことについてアイデアはあるでしょうか。特に韓国もそうだと思いますが、日本の場合は都市や県レベルの人口が多いです。浜松市が入ってますけど、浜松市なら静岡県だけで350万人ぐらい人がいると。で、外国人だけでも10万人超えていると。そういう状況の中での都市間連携みたいなこと、国の中についてアイデアはあるでしょうか。お願いします。
はい、ありがとうございました。あとよろしいですかね。はい、ではですね、3人の、スピーカーの方、つながっていらっしゃるんでしょうか。ちょっと画面にいらっしゃらないのでつながってるかどうか不安なんですけど、つながってますね。こっちは出てこないのか。ちょっと待ってくださいね。出てきましたね。はい。So we have some questions from the audience here, the venue, and also we have some questions online. And I'd like to ask Rita first. Rita, are you ready? Rita,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. So the first question was for you. Did you understand the question? It's about the domestic network of cities. What can Council of Europe do to help the national or domestic network of cities?
Yeah. Thank you for your question. I think various ways in which you can use the resources that we've built to facilitate the building of a network of cities at the national level. Well, you can with other cities in other countries and learn from their experience. And I can tell it's different from country to country because the history is different, because the perception of migration is different, because the level of motivation or the number of cities that are potentially interested is different. So we don't have a one-size-fits-all model, but evidence that are common is the determination of cities to advance, to connect with others like-minded or share the same vision, to learn from across boundaries. So to connect also with networks that are out there, to use the resources that are already available, to participate also in international networks, and to bring home what you learn with your fellow local authorities that want to share the journey. I think this process has already started in Japan. You have a champion in Mamatsu and other academics like Keizo here, who promote the approach and learning from each other and connecting and getting in touch, meeting regularly, feeding each other the challenges, what the learning. That's a good way to start.
Okay, good. Thank you. I have just one more question, but since time is limited, maybe you can answer me briefly. In your presentation, sometimes you mentioned intercultural integration, and sometimes you mentioned intercultural inclusion. So I wonder how you differentiate those two words or concepts.
Yes. Well, I don't have a scientific or a clear definition. It's more a reflection of the development of the thinking around it, and also kind of a different focus. In the Council of Europe, we started talking about integration, and it was mostly directed towards migrants' integration in society. Now we increasingly thought about inclusion, as we see that inclusion of the broader diversity, diverse groups in the society as more comprehensive and effective. So it's kind of a bigger, more broader term, but more recent terms that we use, and so relates to the groups that we see as involved.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I'd like to ask you some questions. Turkan, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned you discussed this the national network as well as the international network. So, what have you found the merit of being part of this Welcoming International, the international network?
Sure, great question. Thank you. I think the biggest benefit is that co-sharing. When we visit each other's countries, we get to talk and learn from one another and take some of that back into our own countries to expand those learnings. Some of the resources that get produced out of New Zealand or the US, it is wonderfully can be picked up and implemented and piloted back in Australia. And that really stops us from wasting so much time around resources when people have already done that. They've already invested that time, they've already invested the research, and they've already created these resources. To be able to access them is such a beneficial way to expand the work that we do as a collective.
Okay, thank you. Another question from the online audience. It's about Australian policy. This question is, who is recognized as a migrant in Australia and eligible for assistance?
I did provide some information in the chat because it's a very comprehensive topic that they've asked. But anyone who leaves their own country and resides permanently or as just residents, they are deemed as migrants, and they have various different obligations and entitlements here in Australia around around work, around health, around education. So it really depends on what migration process they've come into Australia, on what kind of support they can attain.
I see. So you put the link on the chat. I see. I think this was sent just to the host and panelists. So maybe our office, the secretariat, can send this information to the audience in general. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, questions for Che-san. Are you ready? There are several questions from the online audience. Which one maybe? Maybe you can answer very briefly why Ansan City has such a large foreign population. That is the first question. And can you just answer it briefly?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your asking me. And then because that transport in coverage for in Ansan is from Ansan to the Seoul, so it's the transport is very efficient. This is the first. Second is the foreign admission support is very fair, and then more importantly, Ansan have the Banwar, so extension is a complex, so it's a very many foreign resident is a because worker, so have is a very many foreign residents live and the choice is the Ansan. And for reference, foreign resident status include those who have acquired Korean national as well as the children of foreign residents. That include the children, yeah. So for this is influence, so it's a we have is a counting is a foreign residents is very higher. Yeah. Thank you.
Just a final question. What is the biggest merit you have found in joining the Intercultural Cities program for Ansan City?
Yeah, ICC program, ICC Pride is object and international support is Ansan established mid to long-time development plan with the vision of intercultural city programs that respect and embrace each other. It is a very amazing that many departments of Ansan City are working together to achieve the vision of the intercultural city programs. By enjoying the intercultural city programs, Ansan can also share international forum and the cooperation, share best participants, and she visits the departed another city. Therefore, today's presentation topic is Korea growing together.
Okay, thank you very much. So this is all for the Q&A session. Thank you for all the three speakers. Please give them big hands. Thank you.